JK. He's a designer par excellence. But more than a designer, he's also a businessman. His apparel store is good, but he could use more customers. And of late, people have been asking him one question repeatedly. Don't you have a website? Everyone expects him to have one, even his son. Dad, don't you have a website? Yeah. JK realizes that having a website is crucial. But getting one sounds so complex, with so many things to be done. And he doesn't have the time to learn now. Nowfloats can help JK. All JK needs to get a website is a smart mobile phone. He just downloads the app and in 13 minutes his website is up and running. And the app also makes updating a piece of cake. Even without internet, he gets queries from customers on his mobile phone as leads. Also, Nowfloats crosses SEO with geographic proximity. So if customers are close by searching for products, his store's name pops up. Better marketing, more customers, improved business. Nowfloats.
Hi, my name is Jas. I'm CEO, co-founder of Nowfloats. And at Nowfloats, we are trying to bring a very simple solution to what we still think is a fairly complex problem. And before I start, Rahul, I'm going to put you on spot, and I'm going to say, if you were a small business owner, give me the name of the business you would run. Voodoo Cafe. Voodoo Cafe. There you go. Ravi, I need some help from you. Anyway, moving right along, just like Rahul, I'm going to tell you the story of Nilima. You know, Nilima is certainly an example from the emerging market, as you can see, though there are many of them in this part of the world. But let's say she's from emerging market, and she runs a boutique, sells clothes on the high street, wants to expand her business. Business is doing well. She knows she has to go online. She knows that. But she's unable to do that. And then there are many Nilimas in the world. Believe it, there are 46% businesses in US who don't own their own digital presence online. And in India, there are 50 million small businesses, only 5% are online. So there are many, many, many Nilimas in the world who do not know how to get online. And here are the problems of getting online. Nilima does not have a website. 20 years have gone by on the internet. It's still hard. It's still hard unless you're not a technical savvy person, or you have a good internet connection, or you have access to people to help you build your website. It's still very complex. You've got to go run and find a good website developer, give the brief, and get your site up. It's not straightforward. Even if the site is up, hey, how do you update this? This whole process goes all over back again, where you're sending a brief again saying, hey, I got a new suit, I got a new designer clothes that I want to put online. You have to go back to your website developer and do it all over again. There's no simple way to keep your site updated and dynamic. Search engine optimization, wow. What's the point of having a website for a small business owner if nobody's going to land on your site and give you business? Now, that is a big animal. It's 5x the cost of doing search engine optimization than it is for building a website. And it's very, very cumbersome. It's difficult. It's a very rare skill. And if that was not enough, hey, what is this Facebook that we talk about? What is this Twitter? How do I get all the other consumers who are already on the internet? How do I get them to my site? How do I integrate them? How do you get that population to look at me? Complex, complex, complex. We're talking complexity. So here's what we do. We use a cutting-edge, new-age technology called text messages, pre-WhatsApp. You know this phone? Has anybody remember this phone? There are a billion of these still existing in the world. A billion. And even more. So we say, hey, Nilima, hey, Rahul, pick up that phone, send the word float to that number, send us your business name, send us your address, instant website, online. We promise within 13 minutes, it'll happen within 4 minutes in this room today. And that's as simple as that. The image is because it's an app. We also have an app. How do you update the site? Get up in the morning, pick up the same phone, send me an update, push it to the same number, online. And that's where the magic starts. Now you are online, you've got your updates, you're talking about real stuff. Search. Are you really visible? Are you discoverable? Tunix Capri's in Hyderabad, that's where Nilima is. We've got a lot of location-based SEO patents on the back running, which extract real keywords in real time from what the updates the business person is doing, and we actually do a fair bit of search engine optimization. And because it's location-based SEO, we actually have a very high first page results on popular search engines every single time somebody searches for relevant stuff. That's what we do. Come quickly online, get discovered, and guess what? Tell the business owner what it means regularly. How many people are landing on the site? What's their behavior? What are they searching? What shall I update? What do I need to do today? And we have a fair bit of customer engagement across Africa. We are the strategic default partner to Microsoft. And there's something very fun happening this week. Microsoft sells this Huawei Windows phones in Africa, and we are now embedding ourselves in it, and that is the distribution channel for small businesses. It's very difficult to distribute to small businesses across. So that's going to happen very soon across Africa. We're going to go into market, and then we have another partnership in Nigeria. Here's the four of us. We have four co-founders. The three of us who are slightly more understated are from Microsoft. Three of us are ex-Microsoft. The gentleman who's floating in the air is creative director, ex-creative director at Saatchi & Saatchi for many years. He's a user experience expert. We're a grounds-up user experience company, and four of us, and that's what we do. Can we just alt tab and show if we are live with Mr. Voodoo Cafe?
Well, someone spelt it wrong, but yeah, that's all good.
This is as simple. This is as simple as getting online using 4 text messages. And he could have sent you another one, and you could have got another one done. And that's what we do. Can you go back to my slide? I just have one last slide. And we are Nowfloats, and this is what we are planning to do. We're helping small businesses get a little bigger. Thank you.
How do your customers find you online? Today, your property is listed among 1,000 others on various online websites. Becoming visible has never been this hard. Customers who can't even find your property online can't choose you. And that's just lost business opportunity. Ensure your potential customers always reach your website. With Nowfloats, you will get a business website that finds you customers.
Nowfloats is a hyper-local optimization technology which helps a consumer find the most relevant merchant around him who has the right product. For example, if a consumer is searching for Fast Track sunglasses in Karol Bagh, how does that Fast Track showroom, which has a sunglass, how does that come in Google results? Because today 78% people actually research online before they even make a purchase, whether offline or online, right? So when the consumer is doing research, how does he come to know in Google results that there's a store which is 10 minutes near my house which has the right product? And that's exactly what we enable. So we work with brands to create an omni-channel experience for the users so that anyone looking for the product in their own area finds a brand store. At the core level, what we really offer is location-based discovery as a service, because end of the day, every small business needs that anyone searching for product, what he's having as a store and is in the city should find him, right? So as an SME, what they need is anyone searching for their product in their city should find them, right? And that's a core value prop, that hey, I will get you discovered. Anyone searching for your product in Google will find you online. And hence, then that leads to commerce, that leads to footfalls and what have you. But our focus is how do I get a small business or a retail store discovered online. In terms of business model, we have direct sales where we have our own sales force. So we are a team of 110 people now. I mean, we are in existence the last 3 years. We are 110 through Hindustan Times. We sell to Dainik Jagran. We sell through Microsoft, right? So we work through alliances where people have access to the SMEs, or we work with companies like Samsung. So Samsung is a customer. Because when I talk to Samsung, I'm talking about onboarding all the 5,000 retailers. When I talk to Fast Track is our customer. So all the 160 stores of Fast Track is powered by Nowfloats. E-commerce is very relevant because that really simplifies the consumer life. But as brands, we look at e-commerce as another channel of business, which is absolutely wrong. As a brand, you should look offline and online. You should provide a seamless experience beyond both. Like you should ensure that if a guy is looking for the product in the area, he should find your store. He should be able to go to the online store, book a product and still walk into the store and buy it. Or he can make an online purchase and the store can do online cash on delivery. So that experience is to go, right? So if you look at US, that's the revolution is happening. Omni-channel is really going big. Macy's, Puma, they've all invested in location-based marketing. And I think India is lagging behind on that. So e-commerce, till date, people still see brand, okay, let's make an e-commerce site, which is absolutely wrong. Just don't make an e-commerce site and you have offline store. Merge the offline and online experience. Today we have 50,000 customers in India, and I mean, right from numbers, if you look at India has around 600,000 SMEs who have any online presence, like a website. So we almost power like 8% of the market share we have already in terms of SMBs in India, and the market size in India itself is 48 million SMBs out there, right? I mean, forget about other countries. So in fact, we have customers in Spain who update their site in Spanish language. I mean, technology understands all languages, right? Because we are the first company to automate SEO. The biggest change I see in the industry is that earlier people used to be apprehensive that why should I invest in internet? What's the ROI? And stuff like that. At least now, everyone wants to invest. Even if they do not understand internet, they might not have any clue how technology works, but they want to experiment.
Welcome to Nowfloats. This video is recorded to give you an overview of how a website created on Nowfloats platform looks like. So once you type in the URL of the site that has been created for your business, you will land up on this page. The first and foremost thing that is prominent on the website is the business name. On the left-hand side of the business name, there is a space for logo for your business. Below the business name, you have a section where you can describe about the product and services in precise manner. It is suggestive that the content for the description section should not be more than 2 or 3 lines. Next to the description section, you have gallery images where you can post images for your business. The first is a featured image, and there are other images as well. So you can post as many images as your particular plan provides. Then next to the gallery images, you have the contact information about your business. The first one being the physical address of your store. If you click on the physical address section, you will be able to see the map location of your business. You can zoom in and see the exact location. Now going to the home page, below the address information, you have your business contact number, email address for your business, and in case you have other website, you can also provide link to the other website. Below this section, there is a store opening and closing time where you can provide on which day of the week your store is open and from which time to what time. Below this section, there is a Talk to Business feature via which an online user can post a query or a comment to your business. So an online user can provide his phone number or email address, type in a query, and click on send. And this particular message will be sent to your registered mobile number as a SMS or your email address. Below this, there are site sense tags, which we'll talk about later. And below site sense tags, there is a section where you can see the number of subscribers to your website. Then thereafter, the next section talks about how many visits have happened till date on your website. If you will click on this, you will also be able to see number of visits per week. Below this, there is a section where an online user can share your website on his Facebook page, Twitter, or Google Plus page. Below this, there is a section where you can integrate your Facebook page for your business. Now, the main important feature of the website is the message board where you can post your content. The content can be posted via SMS, app, or web portal. As soon as the message or the content is posted on the site, it appears on the message board. And as you can see, in this particular message, there are 3 sections. First one is the content of the message. Second section talks about the date on which it was posted, the phone number of the business, and there is an option while a online user can send this particular message to his mobile or email. Below this, there is a section where one can see the meta tags associated with the content that has been provided. Now, as you can see, it talks about innovative solution, which is right here. Along with the second meta tag talks about businesses. This is also mentioned here. Now, these are some of the important things which any search engine gives more priority to. So therefore, meta tags are very important. Now, as I promised that I'll talk about the site sense tags. Now, site sense tags is nothing but a repository on the home page which talks about all the meta tags that has been extracted out of the content that you have posted on your site. So it's a quick snapshot of 5 most frequent, most important sites, meta tags that have been extracted. Apart from textual content, you can also post picture messages along with a caption. If you click on the picture message, it will show up very similar to a normal text content. And the last feature which is available on the site is subscribe to messages. So an online user or your potential customer can subscribe via email or mobile number to your website. The benefit of this subscription is that the messages, the content that you post on your site also go to your subscribers. And apart from this, there is a dynamic background which changes frequently. So as you can see, the background has changed. This is all about the website that has been created for your business. For any other inquiry or query or comment, please call our customer care which is 91604303, or you can write us an email at biz@nowfloats.com. Thank you for your time.
How do your customers find you online? Today, your property is listed among 1,000 others on various online websites. Becoming visible has never been this hard. Customers who can't even find your property online can't choose you. And that's just lost business opportunity. Ensure your potential customers always reach your website. With Nowfloats, you will get a business website that finds you customers. The website comes enabled with a dedicated booking engine to process booking requests from your customers right there and then. Got great reviews on TripAdvisor? They will reflect on your website too. Discounts, events. Nowfloats allows you to have more customizable offers than other platforms. The website makes itself more discoverable every time you update content to it. Use the online website management portal or the Nowfloats Boost app and go live within seconds. The website is feature-packed and has widgets of photo gallery, facilities, places around, and contact details. As you update your website regularly and relevantly with updates, offers, and hotel photo gallery, our algorithms optimize the website and ensure your website shows up higher in search rankings. Nowfloats' unique location-based SEO technology helps you to find more customers. Why wait anymore? Call us at 040-655-0566 or 7 or mail us at hotels@nowfloats.com.
around 1 year back, we came across one website called Nowfloats.com, which substantially changed the business statistics of our company. It helped us in increasing the business, reaching more people, more clients, and advertising our product on a bigger way. We had a website earlier also. We were depending upon one website developer for updating our new images. It was taking this one few time for updating that. Then we came across Nowfloats, which helped us to do everything on our own. We were able to update the website on a daily basis. Even the images what we were taking around 1 hour back, we were able to update it on Nowfloats immediately. It provided us with a map. The clients were able to easily assess the location of our office, approach us, and with a complete description of the address as well. And 2-3 contact numbers also we were able to give on that. So it has helped us in building up our business. Now every day we get 1 or 2 calls from our clients for products. But for whatever 5,000 rupees we had given, we got at least 5-6 lakhs business we got on supply only. It is working out really.
My name is Dr. Narendra Gupta. I'm the Medical Director of the Diabetes Hypertension Center. I am a nephrologist, internist, and a world specialist in diabetes and hypertension. I came back 4 years ago from the United States. And India is a very tough country to come back and settle down. And so I wrote 14 pages to myself, do's and don'ts and pitfalls for returning to India. And Nowfloats is one of the few things that has really worked for me. I have had a website for 20 years now, and so my website has always been a big source of patient referral. I think the biggest thing to speak about Nowfloats is 1, it is simple. Number 2, it works. Number 3, minimum amount of effort required. 4, you don't have to be a technology savvy or great person to do that. It's very simple. Today, I'm on the first page of search all the time. And 40% of my patients come because of people reading on the net. So I write on Google pages, I write blogs, I write on Nowfloats and everywhere. So I have to get my presence felt, because it's no good if I'm good that people don't know who I am. So I used to remember, and in my debating in high school, I had said, and it makes it very poignant even to share today, is that, a business without publicity is like winking at a girl in the darkness. You know what you are doing, but nobody else does. It's almost 2 years now with Nowfloats. If 36,000 people are seeing my postings, then it's a big deal. It's a big, important message that I'm able to get across to people. I have found I've had very good success. I have had very good feelings, and I can say, wish more doctors used Nowfloats, because it's an awesome app. It's an awesome vehicle to get across your message. And today, we have to reach out to people. Nowfloats, I'm very happy about it. I'm very pleased that it's a very simple device. It works. It certainly has worked for me, and I'm very thankful. I really appreciate Nowfloats.
Now there is one software, Nowfloats, which does all the job. You basically don't need an SEO company now. Basically the concept itself is mind-blowing. Funded by Microsoft and it's partnered by Google. My name is Himanshu and I'm the founder of the digital marketing agency, The Snipers. So we started this agency about 2.5 years back, and obviously SEO was a part of it. And we were working with clients like Religare. We had a client, Mobile Marketing Association, which is one of the biggest mobile marketing companies in the world. Now there is one software, Nowfloats, which does all the job. You don't have to do anything. So from an entrepreneur point of view, I'm saving on that resource. I'm saving on that cost. Plus, I'm doing equal job, which I used to do with 5 or 8 people. What else can be better than that? I feel Nowfloats, which is based on an app and a tool, a software, where you can get your rankings on Google in a much lesser time and at a much lesser cost. For that, I would definitely recommend Nowfloats to everyone.
We are basically dealers for Exide Industries Limited. We sell all Exide products, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, generator battery, inverter battery, UPS batteries. Business, this was started way back in 1989. From 2010 onwards, we had a website. So, of course, initially it was a static website and we couldn't do any transactions, and it was becoming difficult to update any content over there because it was being hosted by some other firm. So we have been looking for some kind of help, and luckily during that transition period we came across Nowfloats. So it's been 2 years that we have been associated with Nowfloats. Now it shows that since we have signed up for 3 more years, so we see a definite value in working with Nowfloats. So first thing is, as I said, we can push our dynamic content, latest models on the website. So, and when they search that thing, I'm actually visible in the forefront. So in the top 3-4 searches, I'm there. That means person will be coming to my website, and he has an opportunity to look at my products and then come back to me. So that's the main advantage I see with the Nowfloats. Nowfloats on a daily basis, since we cater to mainly Hyderabad region, so we get around 2 to 3 leads on a daily basis. See, business turnover, we can say, if you want me to put in terms of amount, maybe 1 lakh per month from Nowfloats. The concept is novel and it's working for us. So we thought, anyhow, it will be an annual registration. So annually, as the year goes, people increase their fees also. So we thought, why not register at once 3 years on a row? Since I have confidence on the product, why don't I register at once? So that I get the benefit of the monetary benefit also by registering at once for 3 years.
We are basically artists. We do smile designing. We do some of those special things which makes the smile beautiful. Best blend of engineer and the doctor is a dentist. That's what we believe. So once I started doing it, we have people all across the world coming down to us. That is, already we have 34 countries that have visited us. We are looking into online consultations now. Now we do some of those consultations online for the tourists, especially who are coming from abroad. I'm doing this digital marketing since 2005 onwards. And digital marketing is one platform where we can get the reviews of the people who are from different walks of life. So digital marketing is something amazing which has happened to us. The instancy is very important because the moment you have put something like a new product online, the first market is monopolized most of the time. Nowadays, there are 30% of people who are freshers who are coming just through online. Even Nowfloats is helping us in presenting it much better. And I've been doing SEO for some time, and somebody says that, okay, each and every word you put is a keyword for us, because we had keywords which is really promoting our institution. And Nowfloats saying that each and every word is counted and it will be promoted as well. That really struck me. That's why I am with Nowfloats now. I was working for last 10 years. 8 years I was with a company called Dynamics, and for 2 years I was working with Agape Diagnostics. So I thought I should take a break from that world. I thought I should start something of my own. So that's how I got into my own surgical business, where I'm dealing with mostly orthopedic appliances, surgical instruments, mobility aids like wheelchairs, walkers, walking aids and everything. These days, like any young entrepreneur who comes into the business, they will be taking the help of net or anything. So okay, I thought I should do something in that way. So at that right time, I should say the guys from Nowfloats came in, and that's how I got in touch with Nowfloats. And I should say, like for the past 5 months, like myself and the team from Nowfloats is constantly working on how to make my shop visible in the net. And I'm sure, like in the coming 1 year also, this is going to be in this. Nowfloats can take me into another level. It will help me to reach out to the customers in a very big way. I'm coming out with another new venture actually, where you will be able to present all the solutions for a diabetic patient. So all those kind of products I'm going to showcase on a platform which I think I'll be depending on Nowfloats again for showcasing that to the whole world. Right now, my choice is only in one team, that's Nowfloats.
Welcome to your management portal. As the name suggests, this allows you to easily manage your website online. You can edit your contact details, create and delete content, view statistics, and much more. Go to manage.nowfloats.com and type in the username and password that was sent to you when you created your website. Click Login, and what you see first is a higher level summary of how your website is doing. This panel shows you the total number of visits, unique visitors, user messages, and subscribers that you've had. Clicking on the icons on this panel will allow you to see a much more detailed graph. Clicking Visits, for example, shows you the total number of visits that your website has had in the last 5 weeks, though you can toggle between seeing data for the last 10 or even 15 weeks. As mentioned earlier, these are the views that your website has had since you created it. This number indicates views in the set period of time, and hovering your mouse over these points right here shows you exactly how many views you've had per week, with this last point showing you real-time visits in the running week. Similarly, you can view graphs for visitors, talk to business messages, and subscribers. Below the graphs is a tab labeled Messages from Users. Click on this to check out messages that online visitors have written to you. In most cases, these are leads, people inquiring about your products and services. You should try to get back in touch with them as soon as possible by either calling them or emailing, depending on whether they left their phone number or email ID for you to get back in touch. Up here is where you can create content and view all the updates that you've posted so far. You can post both textual updates and picture updates from here. Add images to your image gallery, and then see all your updates in this section. Type in the new update that you want to share right here and click Submit. Then this update will be immediately posted to your website. If you want this message to be sent to your subscribers as well, and not just be posted to your website, check this box right here. If you want to add an image to your update, then you can add a picture from your computer by clicking here. In this discovery section, you can track how it is that people are landing on your page. This shows keywords and search terms that customers have entered in search engines like Google and found your website. These display when your website was discovered with the corresponding search term and the IP address of the person searching for you so that you can find out where exactly that person is from. The inbox section allows you to see all the messages that customers have left for you in one list with their phone number or email address and the time that they sent you the message. In the Your Updates section, you can see all the messages that you've put up with their timestamps. By clicking on each message, you can view the keywords that have been extracted from each for SEO or search engine optimization. If you want to delete a message, for example, if you've talked about a sale that isn't on anymore, or if you've made a typing mistake, you just have to click on this delete icon right here and the message is immediately deleted from your website. The image gallery section allows you to upload images from your computer. These images go straight to your image gallery. Here you can add up to 4 megabytes of images, but only .jpeg and .png files are accepted. Upon opening the logo section, you can add a logo or change the existing one. Ensure that your logo is less than 4 megabytes and at least 100 pixels in height. Just like the images in your image gallery, only JPEG and PNG files are accepted for your logo. The Featured Image section allows you to edit the image that shows up as your display picture for your image gallery the same way as you would edit the logo. The Manage Website section allows you to edit all your business information. Just click on the editable boxes and make the changes required. The one thing that you cannot change on your own is your address. If you need this change, please contact us. This section allows you to change the position of your web widgets. All you have to do is drag your widgets up or down depending on where you want these features to be located on your website. We'd recommend placing things that you think are more important for your business or to engage your customers higher on your website. You can also hide features from your website just by clicking Hide. If you have multiple websites with Nowfloats, we make it easy for you to manage all of them simultaneously. Contact us if you'd like to have multiple stores under one login. For more details on how to manage multiple stores, watch our video on the Enterprise Management Portal. Thank you.